All right, good dawning. Welcome to another episode of Good Dawning. My name's Josh. I'm Mr. Floyd here. And welcome, guys and gals, to the day before the Lionsgate here. And tomorrow's going to be an amazing show. We'll discuss here, but welcome, guys. And grateful for all of you here. Right now, let's see. Bunny, Lottie, Tina. Good dawning, guys. Grateful for all of you. And take a few moments as it is kind of early here and let people pile in and see what we've got here. Helene, good dawning. Grateful that you are here. And yeah, so let's shuffle the chat here. Let me do a couple things. Participant mode, subscribers. All right, so you set it to subscribe mode there. We saw what happened yesterday. And chat filter to all messages. All right. There we go. All right. Welcome, guys. Grateful to have you all here. Grateful to be here myself. And the beat goes on, right? Trista, good dawning. Starting to see possible change things and things dangling in my universe, and it's just not fast enough. I'm grateful. I mean, I've waited years. So, yeah, just grateful. How are we doing, guys? How you doing out there? In YouTube land. This 5:30 stuff is starting to kill me, though. Getting home at 1:30 and then going to sleep about 2 and then getting up about 5:30 is not on a daily here is not going to keep working, but one day at a time here, right? I got to welcome Trista to all right. So I got nothing to say and just an hour and a half, an hour extra sleep than Trista. Yeah, exactly. And I have same here. I've got to go to work. There's a concert today. Dispatch. It's some EDM concert. I have no true idea. I don't know. My understand modern EDM. I'm old school raver. Illegal raves in basements and whatnot. But it's my own stupid fault, though. Nothing stupid about it. It's a choice you made. If we accept it as a choice that we made, we don't have to call it stupid. It's just, it may not have been the best choice because I don't want to judge myself, but it just wasn't the best choice. Good dawning, Hershey. Grateful. Grand rising, Miss Floyd and everyone in chat. Sending blessings and positive vibes to you all. Love you, Hershey. Thank you for being here. Grateful. I was at work yesterday, but I was able to pop in, at least say hi to your shadow read there. We're just starting. Now we're parking cars. But yeah, grateful. So, get ready for the Lionsgate, which is technically tomorrow, but currently going on. It's an open deal. But, so, what are you looking to change in your Lionsgate? What are you looking for in your universe? For me, a lot of the old habits, the old things are just all fading away. I'm not really at this point almost kind of lost as to who I am. In a twist, I mean, I know I'm source, but all of the old stuff that used to bind me together was mostly just trauma glue, right? And glue from holding me together from the trauma that I lived through. And now that we're soliding past that, all the trauma reactions, the things that you do when you have trauma, right? To self-soothe. Angie, good dawning. Elizabeth, good dawning. To self-soothe and whatnot. All of those things disappear. And when they disappear, they're not disappearing, but as they become things that are no longer desirable in your universe, behaviors, attitudes, energies that you would carry. Lindsay, good dawning, beautiful soul. How are we doing up there? Love you all. Love all of you guys. And so as it all peels away here, that I can begin to feel the love that I didn't feel before. So that's all sliding in. And all the karmic self is disappearing. And so it's just an amazing deal. But yeah, so we just take it all one step at a time here. But I may have a lead on an apartment in Cincinnati, which would help because then I don't have to put deposits and all that jazz down. Josh, you are a room that has been freshly cleaned. Time to fill it up with. Thank you. Thank you. Tina. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't even know what to fill it up with anymore. It's just grateful, just wanting to get out of here so I can breathe. It's not that feel like I'm. Yeah, just it's time to get out of Colorado, and grateful. It's time to move forward instead of just sitting here spinning. And forward means, merging, healing my mother wound and all the things that are in front of me that can be done now. And so it's just, yeah, I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels and ready to move forward because I can't even really, since my lease is up in December and I don't even have, I just got to get basically find another junkie kind of job and hold myself through December and get out of here. At least I don't have to come up with exorbitant amounts of money. I just got to clear my lease, about $1,000 to move, and gas money, and I'm out of here. So one step at a time, but it looks like things are slowly but surely falling into place. And the trap that I laid for myself. Be careful, guys. Don't ever lay energetic traps for yourself. Kind of see where you're standing here and see things through a little bit further. For myself, I kind of laid myself an energetic trap where I locked myself here without it financially and no way to get out. And thankfully, it's kind of coming back into place here. And so we can get out of here and actually be around people and grateful. Grateful. All right, so let's do some work here. The hero's journey, or the Shorus Yanurji, if you read it backwards, which is right side if it's backwards, but it's if you read it the right way. The Soros Yanurajur. I can't even read it backwards. But yeah, so the hero's journey cards, we're all on the hero's journey. And mine is to come 360, to have left Cincinnati, to heal, and then to go back mostly healed, not just to heal the mother wound. And yeah, grateful. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Yeah, so one step at a time here, but I know I've had a lot myself. Let's see what's going on in the chat, guys. All right, but Josh, it's been exactly what you needed on your journey. It's all part of the journey. We have our lessons to learn, for sure. That's the fun part of the Lion's Gate, too, guys, is whatever is sitting in your crawl, sitting in your energy space there, is going to come out through the Lion's Gate. Thank you, Hershey. Please hit the like and do subscribe if you're new here. We did pick up 3 subscribers yesterday. As we take our, and YouTube does its dance there as we crush towards Millie. Good dining. Grateful for all of you guys. And yeah, so as we crush towards 1,000 here, and one step at a time here, however long YouTube wants to take it there. We did gain 3 subs yesterday, and I'm grateful. We also had 260, is that correct, views yesterday? We had 250 the other day. Or it's 250 and 250, something like that. But either way, guys, our view count has gone up, and it's not just us. You guys are in the audience, and your chat's there, so we're all one. So our audience, I'll consider this my show. First off, it's our show, and so yeah. But the audience, went up by 100 people yesterday, past couple of days, and so I'm grateful. If you're watching this and you're new, grateful. Thank you for being part of the crew that's watching this, and I am utterly grateful for each and every one of you. And yeah, just watching the change. What's changing in your universe during this Lion's Gate here? This is probably the largest and the craziest amount of change you're going to see in, I don't know, crazy, but some of the largest energies for change you're ever going to see in any universe. And where are you in that change? Where you stand in that change? And yeah, what are you bringing in for your Lion's Gate? Tomorrow it's going to be quite fantastic. Pass the word, and the bird is the word, right? We're going to have Angela on. We're going to do 2 things. We're going to have Angela on. We're going to have a channeling. It's maybe a little bit of a longer show. We are going to have a channeling from Sekhmet, and then we are also going to have energy work by Angela for the Lion's Gate tomorrow. So Sekhmet will be with us to discuss the Lion's Gate, and she's already in my head there talking. You can hear Sekhmet about the Lion's Gate tomorrow and what you are bringing in or releasing, either way. And then, of course, we'll have Angela on to seal it all off. It's going to be amazing with her amazing light language to bring in our and carry us through the Lion's Gate. Awesome, Tina. Thank you. I love you, sister. Grateful for your viewership. All of you guys who are here. I don't take any of this for granted, and I don't take any of this as lightly either. I'm grateful for all you guys here. So Angela, tomorrow it'll be fun, and we'll have Sekhmet on, and we'll discuss the Lionsgate a little bit more. Of course, today, what are you looking to bring in? For me, it's just that change that done running away from myself, which is really all of this really was in a lot of ways. An afraid 2-year-old ran out to Colorado. Right, exactly. Monday, Jimena, good dawning. Monday, we haven't, Jimena, I did reply. Monday is muy bueno. So Monday, and I don't know if this will be a regular deal or we're going to do it as an experiment first. Everything has to start as one, right? Start with one. And so we're going to, Jimena and myself, I will not be working. So Jimena and myself are going to do a show. And I don't know if this is a permanent deal or whatnot. We take things one step at a time sometimes, right? But to discuss trauma, healing from trauma, and even a little levity when it comes to trauma itself, because if you can't laugh at all the craziness that has happened for us, and we think it happened to us, but even me, disappearing for 45, 50 years in my universe to come back around, it's all lessons. It's all lessons for my soul. It's all lessons to remove things out of my DNA. And what are you looking? It's all for you too. Same deal. And so if you can lighten your DNA load, lighten the vibrational load that you're carrying in your body there, the heavier vibrational load, when you spin around, if you spin around again and come back to planet Earth, all that dharma, all that garbage is gone, and you don't have to deal with it. You can have a totally different universe. And the amazing revelation, we are the ones that get in our own way. That's all the going through it shows us that we are there all along. We just need to open to it. We are whole. Absolutely, honey. Or absolutely. And thank you, Lindsay, for putting that in there. But absolutely, guys. I missed you, Lindsay. You're really doing so much, bring so much to our table. Throwing out the trash and new manifestations, and hold hope that a eagle, snake, cat, familiar finds me with help from the universe. Awesome. It's time for the bigger shifts. And what are you looking to create there and to shift? Let's work with the Hero's Journey cards. Let's see what we get here. 1717. Amazing. There you go. That's about it. It's you got it. 17 watching, 17 likes. And if you know anything about 17. Fantastic. Millie, awesome. For some reason, when you have clairaudience, you know there's a change about to happen. Songs will spin and spin, and my clairaudience started when I started my Dark Night of the Soul with what is this song? The Alan Parsons Project, Time by Alan Parsons Project, played in my head literally 100% of the time for a month. And so To the Sea, that song by Alan Parsons Project. And so that was my going down, like Goodbye My Friend, and I kind of now I'm hearing other songs that are just continuously playing in my head here, but no, of course I've just supplanted it with the Alan Parsons Project song. So when if you have clear audience, right, and you hear the same song continuously playing in your head, over and over and over again, there it goes, it just came back. One of those signs, something is about to shift big time. All right, so let's work with the cards here. We shuffle off against the cards here. We're going to pull the bottom card out as our energetics for today. And then the top 3 cards is how the portal is open. It reaches its peak tomorrow. Yes. And of course, we start tomorrow at 8 a.m. East Coast time, right at the portal. So join us And yeah, Sekhmet will probably be starting the show straight off from there, and so we'll take it from there. But yeah, let's see what we have as far as the cards go. Today's cards are brought to you by the Lionsgate. And all right, so let's see what we got here. Today's first card is Ally in Disguise, and so I'll leave it up for a moment because these cards are kind of funky. The Hero's Journey's deck, as we're all in Hero's Journey. And it's a number 31 or 4. 4 would be an ally. It's the angels letting you know that they have your back. So if you see 4, then your angels are supporting you, like 444. Universe is supporting you, so you have an ally in disguise, 31 or 4. So the number actually on this card matches the angelic numbers to the teeth here. And it says, discover the hard to find blessings. And we're not blessing here, but the hard to find positives in your universe. So discover those, look for those hard to find positives in your universe and see where they can match with the number 4 there, with the angels telling you they have your back in your universe. And maybe they will be your ally in disguise. All right, so the next card we have here, let's see what we have here. 818. All right. Saint Germain. Any of the 8 numbers of Saint Germain. Number 2, the quest. Plunge boldly into life. So number 2 is taking partnership, so partnering with life. So the quest. And if you can see there, she's standing there with the sun and the moon. And speaking of which, Saturday we should have a full moon Homa with Jared. Fire Homa. It's either going to be Friday or Saturday. I would imagine it's Saturday, but with the full moon time in Denver. But we'll check it out. All right, so plunge boldly into life with the quest. All right, next card we have is plant the seeds of intention. So sow those intentional seeds and go, grow, and glow. It's a number 21 or a number 3, which would be work and intention. So that's perfect. The cards are pretty well spot on here. And 2, of course, is partnership, and 1 is you, if you want to look at it that way. Partner with yourself for intentional growth, but plant the seeds of intention. And what are you looking to intend? So set an intentional statement and then plant those seeds in your universe. Interesting. I've been flipping a mirror over every night. Interesting. Okay, so she's been turning a mirror around, so it's not reversing, pulling your energy when you're sleeping. I have a mirror that I couldn't do that, so I got the kit from Chloe there. And you could get one too, but the feng shui kit, right? And so I put the crystals on the mirror itself to absorb the energy, and of course, there's a big piece of black tourmaline on top of my mirror, but I can't turn it around. But that's an awesome deal. All right, 43 or 7. 7 is like luck, the magic zone. So again, the numbers match. 7, magic, luck. Or are you bringing magically into your universe? And this is definitely a busy card here. So what do you see into the card yourself there? Take a look. And of course, we're almost at the full moon itself there. So full moon magic as well, which just scheduled. Jared scheduled his fire helmet for Friday at 9:30. Bingo. There we go. So that's going to require some multi-streaming. So Friday night at 7:30 my time, I will be free. Literally just getting free from parking cars Friday night. So that timing is always impeccable, right? I've noticed that as much as I've been working here, I've not yet to miss a truth wave. And I say nothing other than gratitude on that one. But all right, so the magic zone, the celebration of the discombobulation. So what are you discombobulating to recombobulate to stand in your frame? So uncombobulate to recombobulate. So the magic zone. Fantastic. Number 7. And number 7 is a magical number. So if we put all these together here, let's try to put some some sort of universal sentence together with these cards. So number 31, discover the hard to find blessings, an ally in disguise. There we go. So discover those blessings that are hard to find in your universe. We all have allies in disguise here. Where are yours? And the next one is the quest. Number 2. So plunge boldly into life, the quest. So it's asking you to find an ally. That should be yourself. But there may be somebody hiding who's trying to help you as well. And then plunge into yourself, into life. Plant the seeds of intention. So once you're plunging boldly there, put those intentional seeds out there. What are you looking to create? Where do you want to stand in your frame? And then finally step into the magic of all of it and allow it to come in. The exhilaration of and I just like saying the word discombobulation, right? What's your favorite word to say? Discombobulation. So yeah, exactly. We'll keep those out though. All right, guys. The Lion Gate approaches here. What are you feeling in you? What are you feeling that's changing? What are you feeling that's not? What are you looking for in your universe? Nothing that could show up right this minute. Right this minute, but in general here, what are you releasing there? Sekhmet will be here with us tomorrow to discuss all that. And again, Angela will be here to assist us up with her amazing light language. So join us for our definitely a special day, the 888 portal. And I can tell you for myself, as things are shifting in my frame and things are starting to come around, I'm getting seeing the shift. Do realize whatever shift you're looking for may not happen right away, and things take time, but trusting and allowing. Exactly. Victor is doing a big thing Friday too with cards, and they're reading the intentions we submit via his. All right, so I will be flipping backwards and forwards between, because I only have one device, right? We don't have two devices here. Between Jared and Victor on Friday night. So Friday's going to be an interesting day all the way around, anyways. But so yeah, definitely. Let's do some gratitude. We're gonna do this a little bit out of order here, differently than we have. I don't know. We'll leave the curve cards for the moment, but we'll come back to those. But let's do some gratitude, guys. We have not done gratitude in the past few days. Okay, I'll probably listen to both at the same time. They often sync up in amazing ways. Yeah, they do. If you have a laptop, multi-streaming laptop and cellular telephone for Friday night there for Truthwave and for Jared's Fire Homa. But to have a Fire Homa or a Fire Home on Friday night on the Lionsgate portal. Wee! Sure enough, there's gonna be some fire in your universe, and so yeah, craziness. All right, guys. I don't typically, but the one mirror I flip because I don't have a black tourmaline over it. Okay, yeah. So flipping a mirror over though, if you have a mirror that you can spin around at night. And instead of having it stare at you to absorb energies there, you can flip it around. You can put a black cloth over a mirror as well, or you can go and contact Chloe there and get a feng shui kit from Chloe. I think they're $20 or something. And then it has you can put a string of crystals around the mirror, and then that'll sucks the energy instead. Piece of black tourmaline on top of a mirror helps as well to stop absorbing energies. If you need a mirror in a room, like in a bedroom, that's facing the bed, and put black tourmaline on top to help to neutralize. There we go. To neutralize the effects of the mirror. All right. I thought that was me. All right. So let's do some work with some gratitude work, guys, from your end and mine. And of course, this is an energetic show. What are you grateful for? We write down 5 things that we are grateful for on the daily here, generally, and we didn't do it yesterday. But yeah, and I'm grateful. Number one's always generally grateful for each and every one of you guys. But yeah, so let's take a couple moments here. We can put it in the chat there if you want to write it down, as I do. We can share our gratitude and grateful to do so with each and every one of you here. And eventually, guys, yeah, this might be a little. Fortunately, if I go to Cincinnati, I'll be back in the East Coast time zone with most of you guys. And so when you guys are live at 8, me as well. But that could also mean if I get an earlier job, that means that actually going live at 7, 6 o'clock my time is 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock your time, but 6 would be 6. So keep that in mind. That yeah, Friday's going to be an extended session with Victor. I would anticipate an hour at least to say, but yeah. So, but for sure it's going to be extended. Victor's getting it all set up. And the Good Dawning may run a little bit over as well on Friday with Angela and her light transmission, and then myself with Sekhmet. It may be the same show time-wise, but keep in mind I'm going to budget another 15 minutes in there. as well, so we can do some gratitude, which we don't want to miss as well, and see what the cards tell us and whatnot. Also, I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for being awake and not hurting. Angie, I'm grateful that you're awake, but I'm more grateful that you're not hurting. Awesome. So I can add that to my gratitude. Victor, brother, we were just talking about your extended show that you're having on Friday there, and you're going to see our responses to what you put in your chat there with the Lionsgate portal and all of that. So yeah, so amazing stuff. So yeah, so Victor will be as he's in the chat here, will be Friday for that special Truth Wave. And you missed it last night. Jimena and Clint had their first live as well on the Experiment channel that they have. And if you didn't catch it, definitely please do so. It's Jimena right there. And so yeah, it's awesome to see them merged on one channel. And of course, they had the Love Note and on Truth Wave last night. And so yeah, amazing stuff, and grateful to see them live there. It was fun, and at least hear them. I couldn't see a lot of it, but to hear it, and yeah, amazing guys, and keep up the work there. New channel there, awesome stuff. So now you don't have to dive to chats or flip back and forth between Jimena and Clint. You can just go to the one channel, and it's all merged as they are, and exactly, and we are as well, all into what? One chat, one video placed, one channel to go to. So awesome stuff, good stuff last night, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And then, like I said, Monday, Jimena and I will be live talking about trauma. And again, we don't know, one show at a time, but maybe it turns into something, and we'll see where it goes there. But yeah, thank you guys. All right, so let's do some gratitude. What are you grateful for? I'm going to write down what I'm grateful for. Take a minute to do so. You can put it in the chat if you'd like. You can write it on paper. If you're by the beach, you want to run it out to the sand there, just keep in mind that the water may take it away in the future, but not too distant future there. But take a moment here, write down what you are grateful for, as I do as well. All right. Sometimes it's a little bit different every day. Fatima, good dawning. But generally speaking, there's a few things that stay the same in my universe when it comes to gratitude here. But let's see what we've got. Enspree, health and safety for my family, peace, love, animals and pets, friends, and the earth. Hang in there, earth. We are trying. All right. I love it. I'm grateful for everything. Millie, you got a point there. If you're grateful for everything, even the negative and the positive in your universe, then you are allowing for what's happening in all ways. And I love that. Thank you, Millie. That's really awesome. I caught most of the show on replay. I didn't get the notification, and I jumped in right when they ended last night. Oh no. Yeah, notifications. I don't get many notifications. It's weird how YouTube works. I will get some, but not others. And then one day I'll just get all these notifications from shows even a day earlier. It's like, boom, and 40 notifications show up out of the blue. It's just really weird. All right, blessings. Good dawning, Fatima. We love you. Welcome. Grateful to have you here. Which show is this? This was the live show with Jimena and Clint last night, where they merged it. I should say they didn't move it. They merged it to their Experiment channel and had the first live last night. Instead of having to jump back and forth between the two of them, you can watch it live, not Memorex, on one channel and a merged chat. And I rarely watch replays, mostly because I like the live chat. So I definitely have some love. Definitely have some love last night. Awesome. Blessings, Mo and Lindsay. Mo. All right. I have mine and Spree if you are interested. All right. Grateful for Josh's new job. All right. There we go. He will be asked to do. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. I'm grateful for that. That's awesome. Grateful, Tina. Grateful for Lindsay hugging her kids, for Angie's sleeping upgrades, and grateful for Millie's help. I see it, and for my personal upgrades. Now that's beautiful. Being grateful for what other people have in their universe, or what's changing in their universe, or what they need in their universe. Fire. And you know what that's going to do, right? When you're grateful for what's happening to others, whoa, you're kicking a humongous door open for the universe to return that back to you in some fashion, to bring a bigger reason to be grateful in your own universe if you're standing out there waving the flag for others in their universe as well. That's truly awesome, Tina. Um, Speaking of mirrors, mine are too big to cover. I have candles and positive things facing them. There you go. That's all that really matters, then, for you. So that it's just not an open portal to suck your energy. Grateful for being as good as God created me. Perfect. Grateful for this family, for the beach. I'm jealous of that. And food and joy. You really have to scroll up for mine. Okay, let's see here. Lindsay. All right, we're going to scroll up and find Lindsay's here. We can do that. There we go. I'm grateful for hummingbirds and their medicine. Ooh, hummingbirds have been all over my universe. A lot of us in the chat universe as well. For fresh, delicious air to breathe. Awesome. That I'm alive, well, and whole. For my mother Gaia and her medicine and nurturing. And for my spirit team. Awesome, 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 Lindsay. Ooh. Grateful for Canada being strong. Awesome. I'm grateful for, love it, Fatima. Witchy Trista, I'm grateful for a cool rainy day, an early shift that'll go by fast. My sweet kitties, even though they are annoying, waking up to a low paying day, and fun coworkers. That's awesome. Yeah, that was being grateful for other people's universes and what's going on in other people's universes. You want to have a really fast awakening. You really want to see fast change in your universe. Be grateful for what's happening to others as well as yourself. Wow. You can flip things overnight. For myself, I'm grateful for love as I'm learning to experience it. As I step away from myself, I let the love in, and I am feeling the love from each and every one of you guys. Gratefully, what I feel is like nothing I've ever felt before. That's for sure. Each of you, I'm grateful for each of you and this show. Grateful for future possibilities. I didn't used to not be grateful for my future. I used to sit around and wish my future to be over and then not wake up. I never had the chutzpah, the quejones to do anything, but I always wished that something would happen, right? I'm grateful for healing and grateful for change. Change in my universe. Not, well, change too, but I have like $20 worth of change. No, I'm grateful for positive change in my universe moving forward and not feeling that the world's out to get me anymore, right? I have to go to a meeting. Oh, Jimena, favor. Yeah, and send me that. Email me, Jimena, there. I sent you that reply and we'll discuss further. But have a fantastic meeting there, Jimena, and a favor to your business proceedings there for sure. So yeah, and of course, Jimena will be live at 5. No, she'll be live at noon today, like usual. So keep that in mind. The magic of healing with Jimena. If you're not subscribed, hit the bell, and she goes live on the daily, like us here. But she goes live multiple times during the day, sometimes with Clint as well. But yes, all right, guys. So what are you looking to change in your universe as we go through the Lionsgate portal there? Are you finding your courage like the cowardly lion, right? So when you step into your courage, even though the lion went to the wizard there, to Mr. Oz, not Mehmet Oz, thankfully, but to the Wizard Oz, and was told that the courage is already lying inside him. And then Tin Man, who had no heart, was it the lion who needed courage? The Tin Man, who had no heart, found that the heart was already inside him. And the lion, who needed courage, found that the courage was already inside him because he made it all the way through the yellow brick road, all the way to Oz in the first place. So remember, whatever you're looking for on this Lionsgate already lies within inside you. It's either blocked by the traumas that you have in your universe, blocked by yourself and your karmic energies, or just blocked as you don't see that it's already lying inside you. It is late, but I'm in and out of chat. I have to take one of my girls to her doctor's appointment for her physical. Oh, okay, favor, Millie. Awesome. It's late, but I'm in and out. Okay, so she's running to take her. It's late. No, it's later, not late. Oh, okay, it's later, not late. So you're in and out of the chat, but you're getting ready to take. Okay, favor, to the doctor's appointment there and all that. Awesome, awesome guys. So yeah, let's. How are we doing? Let's work with the curve cards here real quick, and then we'll do a channeling. All right, guys. Oh, Ruby came for a visit now. Oh, awesome, Lindsay. All right, guys. All right, so I'm going to do the curve cards here. From your end to mine, it's kind of a calm energy, but let's zip up the curve cards and see what we got. So from your end, we're going to lift up the cards. As the cards come up, it's your job to grab the energy of the card. What color are we dealing with here? What is the suit as well? We're going to do colors first. Then we flip it over for the suits. Again, this is an intentional universe. Yes, it's like at noon, but she had to sleep over, so lots of teenagers here. Oh, wow. All right. Perfect. All right, guys. So thank you. So let's work with the curve card. So from your end and mine, we're going to shuffle these up real quick and then see what we get. All right. So as I flip it up, all you need to do is just call the color, and then we'll do the suits. You guys have been here before. Most of you guys have. If you're watching this in the rewind or the replay, thank you for one. Grateful as well. And yeah, just call the card as you see it. This is an intuitive realm. Nobody's giving you, there's no instruction manual. There's nothing. You have to walk through it intuitively and find your way through your universe into a life that works for you. And so, yeah, here we go. What color are we looking at? Are we red or black? I'll leave this up for a few, and let's see what we got. Red or black? 1,000? 2 1,000? 3 1,000? And we're going to flip it over, and black. All right, guys. All right, next card. Red or black? You decide. Here we go. All right, 1,000. Val, good dawning. Welcome, Illumination Portal. Val, if you're not subscribed, check her out as well. And yeah, I'm basically going to go down the chat and to a greater or lesser extent and subscribe to a good majority of the people in the chat themselves. All right, so it is Ace of Clubs. But if you were paying attention, and sometimes the universe is just that easy, it makes it easy for you, right? You saw the first two. What colors were they? Here's the second two. You ready? All right, what's the next card here? Red or black? This should be super simple here. Red, red. Nathan, good to see you. Nathan, hey brother, how are you? Have you moved? What's going on? Give us a bit of an update in the chat there, and yeah, let us know how your universe is going. Nathan, we love you, brother, and are grateful to see you here. All right, so yeah, basically the red, red. You got it. If we got the two black up front, you're going to get two red. Sometimes your universe will give you the clues. You see the first two, it'll give you the rest of what you need intuitively. It'll just hand it to you. If you grind into and you can see what you're looking for, right? Breaking through, you can see intuitively, you can see what we're looking at. Good to see everyone. I'm moving any day now. Oh, awesome, Nathan. Favor there. Awesome, awesome, good stuff. One day at a time there. Hope the feeling is feeling good for you, Nathan. Yes, awesome. All right, so now we're gonna do the suits as well. And so from your end, all you gotta do is pick what suit it is. Is it a diamond, heart, club, or spade? And put that in the chat there. And with this one, we'll take a couple extra seconds. But again, the better your intuition is, the easier living on planet Earth is. I'm going to repeat that. The better your intuition is, The easier living on planet Earth is, the better you will know when to somebody's about to screw you or not, so to speak, and somebody's about to mess with your energies. If you're going to a good restaurant or not, if you're, is this mechanic worthwhile? When you start talking to people, you'll be able to pick up different vibrations as well. You'll be able to see if they're out as a scammer or if they're real genuine, and your intuition will tell you, don't even bother to talk to this person, talk to this person instead. Discernment, yes, your intuition will help you with, that's the largest thing, discernment, how to discern and how to weave your way through the minefield that is the greater source field and living on planet Earth. You in your own little universe, when you're sitting in your home, that's easy. You're in control of your energy. If you don't want to watch something that's going to flip you off a script, you don't have to turn it on. If you don't want to, right, you're in your frame. But when you're out in the greater source field there, you have all the energies of the, right. So exactly. John, good dawning. Grateful to see you. It's okay. I say that I hate scammers. I know that it's not good to hate, but no, it's okay to hate something. You have every right to. But just remember, if scammers are coming, if you hate a scammer and then a scammer comes into your frame, then you are attracting what you hate. Just keep that in mind. The reason. Elizabeth, good dawning. Grateful to see you there, beautiful soul. And if you haven't been catching Elizabeth there, she does a daily drop with her shorts, and of course she's on and off with Truthwave on Fridays, doing cards and such. But and of course John as well. If you're not subscribed to John in the chat there, he does amazing music. He has an album that he's put out, and he's playing songs from that. And of course his and Fatima's universe in Toronto, Canada, in the not the suburbs, but in the city itself. In Toronto, and all different universe. If you're not familiar with how Canada's operate, yeah. Even if you're in America, you would think it's not. Canada is its own bird, just like America there. So, but yeah, check it out. You can see the differences and see the universe that they're creating too. I do need prayers though to push through my final legal breakthroughs, family, and get off this medicine, creating old-time health issues, seizures, vertigo, and I'm getting some progress. All right, so let's take a moment there, if you guys can. When we see it, we say it, right? So let's take a moment and put Nathan in the highest loving realm. We see Nathan in the highest loving realm, and we see Nathan winning his legal battles, right? We see Nathan. Close your eyes for a moment. Everybody take a moment and see that judge going, no more. Wham. Or the magistrate going, all right, you are free. Rip. Whatever works for you, but we see Nathan free. We see Nathan off his medication. We see Nathan in his highest vibration, and we see Nathan stepping forward through, not in, but through all the stuff that has been blocking him, through that, into his universe where he's no longer under the thumb of the government in any form or fashion, and under any other thumb but his own and his highest self. There we go. Exactly. Sovereign and whole. Nobody can controlling Nathan's body but Nathan's, and we put him in that golden bubble, and we won't allow the government to penetrate that any further. There we go. All right. So it is, so it shall be, Nathan, and hallelujah it is. All right. So yeah, exactly. So let's we'll do the suits here. We started to, but did not finish. But all right. So here we go, guys. Just throw it out. What do we got? Ace of spades, clubs, diamonds, or hearts. We'll flip it up, flip it around, and see what we've got. It's going to be ace of clubs. And the next card, guys, we're going to flip up here. Thank you so much, family. It is so. I am healed, happy, and whole. Favor, exactly. Nathan, close your eyes for a minute. See yourself healed. See yourself whole. Hold that frame and walk it. All right, here we go, guys. Next card. And not only for Nathan may keep getting better, but for each and every one of us. It's about time we drop all the old and step into that new awesomeness. All right, so this card is we're going to do it again. It's going to be super simple here, guys. What's the odds of 2 black cards in a row when you have 4? Very slim, but in two different sets. Ace of spades. All right, so next card, guys. We know it's going to be red, so you choose the card there. Is it, at this point, is it hearts or diamonds? It's not too simple or too hard. You got a 50-50 shot here, so you choose hearts or diamonds. When it splits the blacks and the reds like that twice, wow. Okay. We don't ask questions, we just do. But here we go, guys. I'll flip that over. Ace of Hearts. And so we know the last card then as well. If you've been watching, then it would be the Ace of Diamonds. So not even a need to hold it up. You should just it should really just instantaneous at that point. All right, guys. So next we'll do those again. Probably not tomorrow. As we are again, if you're new here, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Tomorrow we're gonna have energy work with Angela. She will be live, not Memorex, with us tomorrow at on the channel, along with a invocation from Sekhmet to carry us in to Nathan. You are sovereign. Absolutely. Be clear. Anybody wants to tell Nathan any which way, maybe other than his doctor, how to best handle his body. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Hallelujah. All right. I guess 50%. I guess 50%. Like yesterday. So 22 yesterday and 13 today. Love that number and message for me. Beautiful. And what did Val say here? Val, blessings and love to you, Nathan. You are a divine, free, sovereign being of love. We are all. Speak it into existence. A lot of us don't speak any of that stuff into existence. We speak karmic energies. We speak negative stuff and negative talk to ourselves. We're going to work with the rainbow fluorite in a little bit here as well to clear up some energies and clear any creative blockages and whatnot for the 8-8 portal. And tomorrow we're going to ground into the for the 8-8 portal. We're going to ground into the clear quartz to set intentions. But yeah, we don't see ourselves as that sovereign individual. We see ourselves. A lot of us see ourselves through that karmic mirror, through the energies of what's happened to us, when it's really what's happened for us, to see that we are, to allow us to see in a higher light who we really are. A lot of us stand in a frame built around the house that somebody else built for us. A lot of us stand in a scared 2-year-old. A lot of us stand in frames that can't move us forward. So where are you? Where's your frame, and what are you framing out? Are you seeing yourself, as we said, there is sovereign, as source, or are you seeing yourself as the broken energies, as lack, as not worthy? A lot of us see ourselves that way, and we are not. And it's all that's just tied to situational stuff, right? So the DNA is going to hold all that situational stuff within us. It's a matter of releasing the situations from us, and we can release it from our DNA. Thus, you lose weight. One scoop of DNA, one little of DNA holds more than all the computers in the world. So when you want to think of it that way, that your DNA can hold more data than all the computers in the world. What kind of stuff have you brought forth as well? When we're going through the Lionsgate portal, do not underestimate what's lying within from your past as well, your core traumas. Do you know your core trauma? We all have one. And can you step into that? So when we go through the Lionsgate tomorrow, as we're going through and clearing with Sekhmet and taking in the energy work with Angela, do reach back a bit and realize that all of this, everything that we're seeing here, it's all tied through our DNA. So what's happened to you in this lifetime is also the conglomeratory of all of your lifetimes. So think about this a second. All that is mushed up with where you're standing now. So as much as you're clearing what you're clearing today in your current frame, we're also clearing all of those traumas and dramas and whatnot that are unseen but held within our DNA. And so keep that in mind when we're going through the portal tomorrow. And when you're clearing energies today, also step back through your history. And that's his story. It's your story, right? So step through your story, your history there, and reach back into time. When you're clearing energies there, are you clearing from all time and space in your universe, or are you clearing in the present? Because all time and space is affecting you now just as well. Yes, Tina, I was pushed. All right. A lot of us listened to our parents when they called us out of our names. My fingers no longer type what I think. Seems that they have a mind of their own. Yeah, welcome, Lindsay. Mercury retrograde is fun, and yes, typing is one of the things that is retrograded. Certainly reared its head about. Yes, Tina, I was pushed. Lindsay, I was pushed way down, but I'm popping back up, like Jack in the Box style. Jack is no longer in the box, and my last name is similar. So I like that. I'm now busting out of the box. So yeah, when we're going through the Lion's Gate, and we're really in it now. And when we go through, especially with Jared's full moon, what are you anchoring in? Are you anchoring in karmic energies? Are you anchoring in fear and love, fear and hate? Are you anchoring in lack and worthlessness? Or are you anchoring in new energies of love, new energies of worthiness, new energies of seeing your universe as what? In my case, resolved. What does that mean? All of my bills, all of my backed bills are paid. I'm not in a place I don't choose to be. I'm not out of alignment with where the way I bring in fundage, money in my universe, right? I'm not karmic about people. They're aligned. I have aligned people in my universe. So for yourself, is your universe, are you aiming? What are you aiming for? Is it to be resolved, aligned, or are we just, you can piecemeal your universe by picking this and that to fix or what? My advice as we step through this Lion's Gate tomorrow is grab your universe by the bullhorn, grab it all, scoop all of it up in the one bigger ball and work there. Don't work with this and that. See it for what it is and take the whole of your life and work through it in that manner. It definitely may help, but if we're piecemealing it as you go through the Lion's Gate portal, I want to fix just one thing. That's fine. But if you allow yourself and really give yourself, realize that you are that source, that you are that energy, and you really give yourself a break, right? I stand in the energies that I am. I stand in all of those energies, and I see the bigger picture, right? Allowing yourself to see the bigger picture of who you are, your energies, and what you're trying to create in your universe. But so yeah, don't have that narrow focus, so to speak. You can, and that's certainly fine. But having that narrow focus as we go through the Lions Gate, I'm stuck my dude. But the Lions Gate is actually there to see the bigger picture, to change everything in your universe if you're looking for it and if you're allowing for that change truly to occur for you in your universe. But you have to stand in that frame. John, Mystic John. All right. If you're not familiar with Mystic John, they're from over the pond. Now, I met Mystic John through Care Bear. And so, yeah, subscribe to Mystic John. He goes live I think like 11 o'clock Eastern time. And that's East, but I'm not exactly sure what time he goes live. So, but hit the bell and you can join Mystic John there for cards and some paranormal chat and otherwise. But thank you, John. I appreciate you showing up and grateful. And that's how this works, guys. We support each other. We show up for each other. We are all one when it boils down to it, anyways. And I was talking to a guy at work last night, and about that, it was a K-Love was the show, Christian music, and so he said, "Am I down?" No, I said I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. And so we were talking, and we both kind of came to it's not worshiping Jesus, right? But standing in that frame as your own light. We're all the light. We all have the Christ consciousness within us there. And standing in that Christ consciousness to see the bigger picture, to realize that you are the love that you are looking for and that it all comes out of you. And the love that you have within yourself is what's going to radiate out into the greater source field and bring back that love to you. I may, like I said the other day, I may have been a little nuestra tabla rasa there, a little down energy wise for sure when I was talking about not finding or not knowing love per se, but more love in the physical, like I haven't had a hug in probably like a physical hug outside from maybe one person in 10 years. No physical. So in that aspect, I don't know physical. Nobody here, right? Hi, how are you? But it's just myself. So in that aspect, yeah. But I'm learning it through you guys, through this channel, through all of this, one step at a time. So when the physical does show up, I'm not going to be karmic about it. I'm not going to run or think as I used to, that it's gooey, oofy, and corny, and it just felt so weird that let's get rid of all that. Because yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we've got a couple minutes left. Let's work with the fluoride here. We'll save the channeling for tomorrow with Sekhmet, and of course, Angela will be here with her light language. So definitely join us and be here. If you're here early, we're going to start the show. I'm going to start the show a couple minutes early so that we will cross over 8 a.m. East Coast time for you guys. So it'll be 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. We could do 808 at 888. So exactly, or 818. So yeah, so as we run the 8 o'clock hour there, which grateful on the portal, on the 88 portal there. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, so we're going to ground into the rainbow fluorite. Rainbow fluorite helps you to what? Break open your creativity and creative energies. Helps to break open purposeful energies and to break up that root and tickle chakra that is blocking you from creating your universe, and instead allowing others to just so you just ping pong and let others create your universe for you. When you say I haven't had a hug in 10 years, makes me want to hop in the car and drive across the country to give you a proper hug. Thank you. Yeah, there's only one person I've hugged in the past 10 years, and that's it. Then a random hug, like the customer when I was at the crystal shop was having a bad day or something, but otherwise no. But that ties into a lot of stuff, right? If you are, and let me flip myself. Thank you, Tina, though. That really blows my mind. Oh, but now I know why, and that's the fun part. Before I was just like I was reaching out and crying out to the universe and not knowing why, nothing. Now I know that I spent my entire life blocking all of that. Because, yeah, exactly, because what happened at 2. It's easy to put the pattern together and I go, yeah, well, definitely, I'm not going to allow anybody to hug me. I mean, I'm going to be touch deprived. Purposefully, energetically, I'm going to create a situation like that so that I can protect myself, right? But now I'm not protecting myself anymore, so I don't need to be touch deprived, which, yeah, no massage, nothing. I may have shaken somebody's hand, but yeah, exactly. So I created the opposite of what I wanted as a protection for myself. We do that all the time when you have things going on in your universe, when you're dealing with trauma. We create protections, and then we wonder why we're not gaining what we want, but we've set ourselves up energetically in our universe to protect ourselves from what we're looking for in the first place, which is absolutely crazy, but it's true. So I'm looking for a relationship. I never would find one. I'll never find the right relationship if I'm sitting in the karmic energies of all of what happened to me and the woe is me's and that low energy. And that was the whole spin. So I'm looking for what I'll never generate until I realize why I can't generate it. And so what are you trying to generate in your universe? Is it abundance? But yet you're living in a pattern that's pushing you away from abundance, but so you're grasping for what you're doing the opposite of. Maybe your parents were really broke, right? And so you've really set down these patterns that keep you broke, but yet at the same time inside you're screaming for abundance, right? That's what's a lot of us. That's that quiet desperation, right? That we have, right? So now we're in the lives of quiet desperation, and that's a lot of what we're dealing with here. To be honest, well, let's be as honest as we can. We want what we're karmically, and for myself, I kept the one. She's going to show up, right? So this was my frame. She'll show up at some point, right? And as she never did, all right, maybe next lifetime is things I would say, because it was always next lifetime in my universe. Until I cleared the energies, until I realized why I was even sitting in that space, there's no way to clear that. I'm going to sit there in that energy and hold that frame. What is the grounding energy of that? We all have something in our universe, be it money, that's a big block, and we're like, I can't seem to figure it out. Maybe I'm just not worth. What is that one big block that's sitting in your universe, karmic block that's sitting in your frame, that if you broke it, cleared it, then you would be like, oh, that's why, or you saw it. That's why I'm not gaining what I'm looking for. So a lot of us are in that space. And yeah, so what are you looking for? And are you karmically pushing it out the door, so to speak, because you're not in frame with, you're not seeing why you're even doing it. Like, I want love, but I'm pushing love away. Why? Because of what happened at 2. I box everybody out. I want touch, but I'm running away from even a handshake in some cases. Why? Because I'm afraid you're going to hurt me at what happened at 2. And so now that I can see that and clear that, I can step in. Angela, good dawning. Alexis, good dawning, beautiful soul as well. We're just kind of wrapping things up here. We're talking about how sometimes you want something so badly, but you don't realize that you're living opposite in an energy that's pushing what you want away. So you want abundance, but you're in lack, and you've had trauma over lack your whole life. You're not going to receive abundance, generally speaking, until you can recognize that you're in trauma over that first, and then stepping into the trauma to see why you're pushing away abundance, even though it's what you really want in the first place. And again, if you're not subscribed to Alexis as well, she goes live on the daily for hours, and it's really a great deal. It's her community and hang out and chat, and it's the most positive thing you'll ever see. And really, it's an awesome deal. And and Stefan Burns just dropped a video. If you're not familiar with him as well, he's everybody's favorite geophysicist. So he combines geophysics and earth and spirituality all as one, and it's kind of a whole unique deal. And if you're not subscribed to Stefan Burns, then favor to you. But yeah, he's amazing. But yeah, he just dropped a video too. All right, we're gonna do 5 minutes, real quick with the rainbow fluorite, and then we're gonna close out with a group hug here, and as we always do. So with your permission here, the rainbow fluorite, we're gonna try to break up some stuff. What are you looking for in your universe, and what is blocking you? We'll bring some creative juices forward in your life here. And as we step into the 8-8 portal, and again, tomorrow, Angela will be here with us so we're going to do some light language to clear us through the 8-8 portal with Angela. We're going to have a channeling through Sekhmet as well, and we will do some cards and such. But yeah, expect a longer show for sure. But it's going to be amazing with Angela tomorrow, and I am so psyched. Good dawning, Truth Wave. Victor, like tomorrow night, will be live as well and longer as well. So tomorrow, get ready, guys. Everybody's doing their special. So it's gonna be an amazing day on anybody's channel. With your permission here, let's do some work with the fluorite. And don't ever let anybody do energetic work without your permission on you. And of course, when we're done, we will hermetically seal this off to the universe and to you. She's trying to say hello to everyone. Flick the screen up, and boom, all gone. All gone. What's gone? Favor there. Care Bear. Did Care Bear come in? Care Bear, good dawning as well. Care Bear generally goes live, and so you can check. Are you going live today, Care Bear? I haven't checked yet. I usually check during Truth Wave. At 8:35, 8:40 in the East Coast dawning. Care Bear goes live. That's 8:30 my actually 10:35 East Coast time. It's 8:35 my time. But yeah, once we move though, we may be in the sync time zones here. If I move back to Cincinnati, and there may even be an apartment in the same building as my mother that I don't have to drop a deposit on. But either way though, sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. All right, John Denver. All right. Sunshine. All right. Who knows? December, but nonetheless, I gotta run out my lease. They're not letting me on my lease unless somebody wants to hike me $2,500, which I really don't karmically want to give to my landlord because they're yeah. But grateful because now they're going to be charging you monthly just to park here as of January 1st. So I'm surprised they're not trying to charge us for the air that's floating around the apartment complex. Yeah, $50. I think it's $50 a month park starting January 1st per car, per family. Any which way to take money. Favor. All right. So what is blocking you? What are you looking to create? Not blocking. Everyone thinks everything's blocking. Nothing's really blocking you guys per se. I mean, everything is as it is, as it's going to be, as it's supposed to be. Here we go. All right. Give this a few more moments here. We'll seal this up and close out with the group hug. I think parking here is almost always an extra charge over and above rent. Wow. It's not usually in the States. It's kind of just you get a parking, you just park. Not anymore. All right. We'll seal this off. All right. Seal this off. You may feel this. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all being here. Um, tomorrow, same time, same channel. I'm going to start the show a little bit early if you guys want to pile in before 8, just like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. That way we can be ready at 8 a.m. for the 8 a.m. portal, and Sekhmet will probably start us from there, and we will go from there. But of course, we'll wait for everybody to pile in. But otherwise, guys, grateful for each and every one of you, and see that change. See what you're looking to create in your universe. It's your gate. Step through that lion's gate. Allow the energies to pull you through, and see where you are looking to be in your universe. While you're out in your greater source field today, take a moment and just see where you've come from. One thing we don't do as well, as we go through these portals, is to see. Yes, I racked up thousands in parking tickets when I lived in Albany. Oh wow. So from your end there, see what where you've come from as well. Take a moment in your journey today, tomorrow, to stand in. Remember where you were in the last Lion's Gate. We don't generally want to go backwards, but sometimes in order to see where you are now, you go backwards to go forwards here. But let's close this out with a group hug, guys. All right, so left arm up on the person to your left, right arm up to the person to your right. And yeah, so we take our love and we spin our love out of our heart chakra and through our left arm. We spin that love around like a large Hadron Collider, like a centrifuge. We spin our love, and as my love spins out of my left heart and your love spins out of your left hand, and it goes through each and every one of our heart chakras. And as we spin it up, our heart chakras merge, and our heart chakras are spinning up and merging in as one bigger energy. And we see ourselves as that one energy, and we take our love and that one big energy of love that we have between each and every one of us, and we connect it. Karma, good dawning. And we lock our love into the greater source field, like a reverse tornado. We lock that into the greater source field. And we see everybody within the greater source field in love and in peace. And we see each and every one of us in love and peace as well. And we see everybody in that greater source field with, come in, 4 walls. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be living under a tree or not in a tree or in a cave, or unless under a bridge, unless you're Anthony Kiedis and it's the late 1980s. Otherwise, there's no reason for anybody to be living anywhere but in a nice home, right? Unless it's your choice. Of course, you have a choice to live in a tent. That's your choice. If you want to live in a teepee, absolutely, that's your choice. But otherwise, we do have enough on this planet to give everybody a 2-bedroom home with 2,000 square feet and an acre of land in Texas. That is correct. We do have enough to give everybody dignified space to live. And within that 2,000 square foot 2-bedroom home with with an acre of land in Texas, what does that tell us? We don't have a population problem. We have an inner city density problem, but we're not going to go there, right? Exactly. But nonetheless, we see each and everybody in those 2-bedroom houses there with fresh fruits and vegetables and fresh water. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be dragging water from a well and putting it on fire and all of that jazz and boiling it up and waiting 20 minutes just to, after it's boiled there, 30 minutes just for it to cool down, to drink some water. None of that. There's boxes that are created that you can place on a table. Some don't even need power, right? And you turn on, and it'll pull the water right out of, you can like plug it, you can use batteries or whatever. It'll pull the water right out of thin air as long as you have 10% or more humidity. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should have any issue with fresh water. Fruits and vegetables as well. There's no reason why anybody should be starving on this planet. Unfortunately, we don't care enough because 50% of our food does not reach the table. 50% of our fruits and vegetables do not reach where they are going, their intended audience there. And so if we had a little more caring, instead of leaving food to rot in the field or what have you, or even paying farmers to not grow, we may actually be able to solve a few things on this planet here. We see each and every one of us as well with peace, purpose, and love. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not be loved. You are generally, not always, but generally conceived in love. It's others who have screwed you up as far as how love works in your universe, karmically or otherwise. It is things that have happened for you to teach you that you may be out of love, to stand into love. But nonetheless, everybody on this planet deserves love, and everybody on this planet deserves to be respected with purpose as well. There's no reason, if you were born on this planet, you have a purpose. You are not purposeless, and everybody has a right to find that purpose and to stand in that frame of purpose on this planet. Everybody as well. We see the governments of the world apologizing for the grifting, grafting, lying, and stealing, and whatnot they've done to their citizens and their military. And we see the military apologizing to those, and the soldiers apologizing to those they otherwise would have shot, putting down their weapons and giving hugs to those instead of bullets to those they would have shot, because they realized they've been grifted, grafting, and lied to by their governments. And of course, we see the governments of the world, of course, apologizing for all the grifting, grafting, and lying to their citizens, and of course, having a ultra marathon. There you go. And whoever can win the ultra marathon and run 150 miles and not keel over, they can say that they can run the world and have the greatest stamina or whatever. And yeah, we listen to ourselves, staying sovereign within ourselves. And we see each and every one of us in the highest loving light. We see everything in our universe is resolved. We see everything in our universe is healed. We see everything in our universes as awesome. We see Mother Gaia with no X's or O's in the sky. We see Mother Gaia, of course, with no forever chemicals or plastics upon her soil or in her water as well. We see everything as awesome. And with that, we take our love that we have connected to the greater source field. We spin that love up and we release it like a balloon, or as it floats up to the greater source field and connects. Our love connects with the greater source field with the love of everybody. We spread that love and send that love to everybody on planet Earth, and hopefully they can feel that in the greater source field. With that, we step forth in faith, trust, and awesomeness today. We all favor for everybody to have an awesome day. And with that, we say hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be. Boom. Sealed. All right, guys. As Jim Morrison would say, and it's not the case though, at other days, useless image is spent. But no, I'll see you guys today in the scatter zone out there on YouTube. I'll see you at Truthwave next, and then if Care Bear is going live, and so forth from there. Of course, tonight, guys. Tonight is Thursday, so who's live tonight? Today's Thursday, so Teresa should be live today at 3 o'clock my time, which is Mountain Time, 5 o'clock East Coast time. Wounds to Wisdom with Teresa. She'll be live. Victor will be live tonight. Jimena will be live at noon. And if you missed the replay last night for Jimena and Clint on their channel, on the experimental channel there, check that out as well. And you can go to Clint or Jimena's channel if you don't have a link to their new channel. Yeah, have an awesome day, guys. And, remember, everything you do or don't do helps you to create your loving, living universe. During your dark night of the soul, you release your darkness to the light. You vibrate faster, your cells spread out, and you step into your highest loving self, making it easier in your light body to create your loving, living universe. All right, guys, stay awesome because you are. And I will see every last one of you, hopefully, in the next. And be here a little early tomorrow if you can. We want to cross 8 o'clock, and then we're going to start with Sekhmet to open the show. So see you guys. We're going to close. Second half is going to be all Angela there. It's going to be amazing. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Angela, much love. Looking forward to seeing you in the live. Have a great day, guys, and stay as awesome as you are. I love you all. Thank you.